Hi guys, welcome back to Curiosity Kills, and today we bring you another video from the Curiosity Virginity Tales. The stories of how I lost my virginity. Not me, but anonymous stories of different women through different walks of life and how they lost their virginity and when, where, how, and what would they do different if they could do it all over again. Okay, so we got a story today. It's gonna be my first time reading it right here. So let's see how it is. Okay, so hi, my name is Anonymous. I am 34 years old. I lost my virginity when I was 14/15. Let me explain why it's two ages, okay? I met the guy who I lost my virginity to through my mom, funnily. He was the son of my mom's associate or friend. He caught me off to the side one day while we were somewhere and got my number. He actually called and we hit it off. We became like best friends on the phone, she has all, she literally has all the time. That's how relationships happen for us back then. That's true. That's pretty much how relationships happen back then. You meet, you get the number, and then you're on the phone for like the rest of your life. Like you're talking forever, ever. And that was pretty much relationships back then. Yeah, so well, after talking for so long, naturally you try to see each other in person, whatever way you can, okay? I did the basics asked to go to the mall with friends and meet up with him there, or like the movies and meet up with him. It was that lovey-dovey puppy love. It was probably my first head over heels, butterflies, can't eat, can't sleep type of love. Time passed, and after a while, we had been together a long time, like maybe a year. So when you don't know any better, you just young, you think when it's love, then hey, you're supposed to have sex. That's pretty much true. Like unless you have like a really good guidance, your parents talk to you about sex and relationships and how they go, or maybe religious or something. Otherwise, you kind of just raised through like TVs and movies and things like that. And they pretty much just tell you like, hey, yeah, when you meet someone, when you fall in love, you just have sex with them. That's just what you do. And that couldn't be further from like how it should be. Isn't that just how it goes? Okay, so one day I got my sister who was just a little older than I was, and she was driving by then. I got her to take me to his house for a little while she, I don't know, ran errands or something. We had already talked about, taking our relationship to the next level, so I got there and we just chilled and I think played around in his room for a little while. His parents weren't there, but his siblings were. Anywho, we were laying up and he asked if now would be like the okay time to try. If I remember, he wasn't a virgin, or so he told me, but now thinking back, maybe he was. Because anywho, we tried to do, but when I tell you, it would not go in for nothing. It would not go in for nothing. He tried and tried and tried and nothing. It was so awkward. Finally, I think he just came up with some excuse and gave up trying. Me being totally absolutely new to this, had no idea what was going on, so I just bought the excuse. It was okay because I didn't really want to do it anyway. I was just doing it for him, honestly, thinking that is what you're supposed to do for your boyfriend, which is true. A lot of females think like that. You kind of just, it's what you're supposed to do for your boyfriend. So that was an epic fail. I think we broke up a little later, not because of that incident, just for probably like some teenage reason stuff. But we got back together later when we were like 15. He came over to my house while my parents wasn't there, and that's when the deal was sealed. Okay. Guess they got it in that time. We stayed together for a good maybe like 2 years all together. We went to different schools, and I think he started dating someone at his school. It broke my heart when he actually broke up. When we actually broke up, he was a good first, but I honestly would have waited way longer. If I could do it all over again, knowing now what I know, I definitely would have waited until it was a person I like really was going to be with. Being intimate with him so young was just a waste. It was sort of pointless because no way was I going to actually be with him, or we were actually going to be together. But when I was that age, like a teenager, I couldn't see ahead like that. And yeah, that's her story. That was kind of funny. Yeah, so again, she's saying that if she could have waited, she would have waited much longer. Of course, they didn't stay together because the kind of point of these like chronicles is to get young girls to see the trend that you can wait. Like most of the time, most women, if you ask a woman about their virginity, they will tell you like 9 times out of 10, I would say 9.5 times out of 10, that they will wait. They will wait till much later, much longer, much later down the road. Also, that you don't end up staying with the person that you give that to, especially if it's like really young. You don't end up actually being with the person, but when you are young, you can't see that you're not going to be with that person. It seemed like this will be the end, and this is all and everything there is.